Welcome to Packmates, a podcast about Magic the Gathering Limited, where we take a deep dive into the limited format. We're the Packmates.
I'm Roby, resident turtle expert. Large sharks,
Easy, Roby.
card sharks.
He's not done yet.
Card
Do the whole
sharks.
intro.
Thank you. We're just a bunch
And
of
I'm Ryan.
I'm Andrew.
R.I.P. Andrew.
Yeah, I waited too long on that intro. We're just having fun.
Couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
Check us out on our socials. Like and subscribe. Maybe we'll try that.
Yeah, we're the Packmates.
We are the Packmates.
Packmates.
Got him.
This episode will be talking a bunch of doom and gloom.
Yep. Straight black pill doomer nonsense.
Yep.
Doomer nonsense.
It's not me who's wrong, it's the kids.
Yeah, kids these days, I swear.
This episode is brought to you by Rakdos.
Yeah.
Even better when drafting face up.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yep. So we Rochestered this week. And
What's
Go-
Rochester drafting
all
again?
face up. And Ryan explained it perfectly like 10 minutes ago when he said it's never fun at all. and that's true, but we just like started doing this every set. It's become a tradition.
Yeah. It's okay. Like the drafting part is like kind of fun.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like the best part.
Yeah. But the extra time when it's a set that's named Lord of the Rings takes a little something from it.
Yeah, because it's like less fun too.
It's just less balanced, so it makes it harder. Like
Yeah.
it's just a whole different thing.
I had a fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you did. Andrew.
I did.
The uncontested Rakdos.
It was nice, It was out there. Everybody could
I would have had
see.
a good time if my deck actually functioned in the end. And it just didn't, so it wasn't fun.
I had a good time.
Like even if I lost every game, it would be fun if it like I got to play Magic.
I had a better time if my tire popped on the way to me.
Yeah. Amen, brother.
Oh man.
Yeah, so tell us about your deck.
Yeah. So I started off Rakdos right off the bat. Got one of
Forcing for sure.
I mean, a first pick, what was it? Mara, oh my gosh. Uruk Hai Captain. That's the signpost Rakdos card. It's a 2/2 menace guy.
The middest of all the Rakdos cards.
Yeah, very much so. Unless you're super a Massey.
It's not.
If you're a Massey, it's pretty
It's
nice.
not mid. It's like very, very strong.
It's pretty good.
It's better than the 4-drop.
It is
By
better
like
than
a
4-drop.
very, very
big margin,
very
yeah.
big
That's a
margin.
2/2 menace?
It's a 2/2
Yeah,
menace,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Super
this
good.
guy's
I thought
pretty
it was
good.
the 4-drop on my bad.
I thought I was going to get some more, mass cards with that, but didn't work out. But I staked my claim right at the bat. I was like, gold card. Come at me. Come at me, people. Nobody came at me
Yep.
except for one person who was across from me. And that's about right. They were like, they saw their lane across from me. It was good.
Yeah.
So, I just, pick up all the good stuff, claim the precious, our favorite. Oh, actually, I picked up 2 fiery inscriptions. It was a little bit of spice for this deck this week.
I still think there was one point where you took that over like a claim the precious. It was either claim the precious or the bird that makes the 2/2. And I was like, that's hella wrong.
In my defense, nobody saw that Dunlin Corbane. Like, everybody was just like, oh, that was in the pack? And they got around to like 9th pick, and people were like, oh, we didn't even see that because it blended in with the table.
It was a full art one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a token or
It was
something.
out of place.
It really was out of place. No, I just, I looked over at some potential decks that were out there, and I think there was a spells deck out there that was kind of like, I don't think they have a win condition. I think I'm going to take this card, and I took it much higher than I normally would because I just knew the information of that person having that deck. And that's part of Rochester, though.
Yeah.
You really get the opportunity to see what people are building. And it's like everybody saw that I was building Rakdos. It wasn't a secret.
Yeah.
And it's just like, all right, here we go. And people were like, what the heck are we doing? Nobody, they're just veering into the iceberg.
Yep. The thing about Rochester too is like everyone tries to get everyone else to do the dirty work so they don't have to.
That's true.
It's
I kept my hands clean this time. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to sit back I didn't say a word. Let everybody just
Because
do
your
talking.
lane wasn't contested properly.
I could have told someone that doesn't know how to play Magic to sit there and take any red or black blue card or red or black cards that they like.
Yeah.
Their deck would have been slightly worse than yours. They would have still had the best deck at the table, in my opinion. No matter which red or black cards they took. Like the packs were just heat when they got to you every time.
Oh yeah, they were pretty good.
You opened 2 mythics on color. Well, no, one.
One
Then the
mythic on
person
color.
next to you opened one.
But
Yeah,
like the most unkillable mythic.
That is
Yeah.
true. The Witch King Angmar. Yeah, I opened that. I just threw it into my pile immediately. Didn't even look at the rest of the pack.
Very
It was just so good. And so I had that. I had the and I got past the Balrog Durin's Bane as well. Not the best card, especially in my deck. I didn't have very much treasure. Like it's really good when you have a couple of treasures out there. And it's like, oh, it costs 2 less, really.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of nice. But no, it was just a beater it was just a hasty dude that's cost 7 that was very hard to block. And it was good at that. It just did really well. And then when it did die, it actually died. And I was able to kill something with it. And so I was like, all right, deal. It's like a good card. But for the most part, actually, my major win conditions were actually the Erebor Flamesmith and the Fire Inscription.
Yeah.
And I was just able to just have my spells like my even like my Nastian was dealing 3 damage.
Right.
And so there was just a point in the game where I had 2 Rally the Hornburgs. Yeah. Stock, like you need those cards.
5-face.
5-face. Yeah. So I was just chipping in. Like I'd go Rally on turn 2, Rally on turn 3.
Yeah, drew both of them.
Drew
Of
6,
course,
yeah, of course. Every time you got to draw them both. And then it was just like chip damage with the Fire Inscriptions, or just put on, the ring onto one of the 1/1s and just get in there a little bit more. And that was kind of how I closed out the games. If I didn't get my my Agmar or the Balrog. And there was just like a bunch of removal, Claim the Precious. It was a good deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
It was a good
Rakdos
deck.
deck is the exact same.
I
so
am only drafting Rakdos. I don't care how not open it is from now on, just to punish every other Rakdos player.
I'm with you. I'll take the Packmates challenge.
Yep. From now on,
The
when
Packmates
we draft in
challenge.
person, me and Roby are always Rakdos no matter what, just to drag down its win rate.
Oh my gosh.
100%. But we'll probably just win, right? Like
I'll concede in the finals.
I will say
care.
I did break the Packmates curse though. I finally did it. I finally did it. I won the Rochester 3-0. It's good. Had a really tough time against the one deck that I thought I was going to have a tough time against. And I'm so glad I took those Fury Inscriptions because it actually did win me the game. But yeah, no, it was a good little mix. I was surprised so many people were drafting green, like face up green.
Ryan, talk about it.
Yeah, Ryan. Ryan, you gonna talk about your deck?
Oh, I'd love to. So right after Gulligan over here staked this claim in Rakdos,
Oh yeah.
I went straight into I was like, I'll just take a green card. I'll take the the Mana Dork. Probably one of the best green commons, right?
Yeah.
If not the best. And it leaves me open to splash other stuff.
It was a pretty big statement.
Roby saw that. And what did you take, Roby?
2 people down.
What did you take?
In a garbage pack, I took another random green card. The 3 mana 4/2. That tempts the ring. Which was my first pick of the entire draft. I was like, well, Ryan's across from me and he's gonna take green. Nothing else is open. This is just if this is uncontested, if we and Ryan are in different green decks, and I can transition to green white or maybe even green black, that would be cool. And because Golgari is almost playable.
Yeah, I mean,
Of
it's
all the
good,
green-
apparently, right?
Of all the green, yeah, but you just need to not do any green things and just have random green.
Yeah, like the gold cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were a ton of
Ring
Golgari
Ring
gold
Tempsu
cards
green
too.
cards are fine.
Or
Like the 4/5s.
yeah. And even the 4/2.
The 4/2 is
I think
pretty good,
fine.
Yeah.
Like, serviceable.
So stats on the table: 3 red drafters, 3 black drafters.
I think there were 4 red drafters.
No.
If you
Well-
count
Well,
me as a
Roby,
red
yeah.
drafter.
Roby's 5 colors.
Roby was more red, I think.
I was base red green.
Yeah, that's what I
Sure.
thought. Yeah. So I had myself, another person There was another red black,
And Roby, yeah.
Roby, and then the blue red.
I'm kind of counting Roby as green, but I guess I can count him as green red.
The red was pretty deep. There
Sure.
were quite a few good red cards out there.
4 red drafters, 4 green drafters, 3 black drafters, 2 white drafters, or 3? 3 white
I have
drafters.
white in my deck. Yeah, but that doesn't go.
I think there were 3.
There were 3 white
Yeah.
drafters.
Yeah.
And then blue drafters, 2, 3. 3 blue drafters.
3 blue drafters. It's not.
Blue wasn't that deep.
Yeah, we didn't open a
Yeah.
lot of the neat. I went elves, by the way. I went green blue elves. It was bad. It was bad like it always is. Completely uncontested. No one taking any elves.
Yeah. that
Maybe
is
like
true.
Roby took like a 1-3. Like
I took 1-1-3 and then I just sent one back. 'Cause
I didn't
felt
see any
bad
like
for you.
In's Fury or anything like that. I didn't see any,
one
like,
In's Fury. I got that.
I took
Yeah.
one of them. I didn't even end up playing.
There was another one. I only saw. I thought I saw the one. Oh shoot!
So I just went like all creatures and 4 spells, and like people like Andrew can just play fiery inscriptions and it doesn't matter. Like I'm just creature, and I lose.
Yeah.
And they'll play like foray of orcs, kill your biggest thing,
Yeah.
and make of like a
Yeah,
2/2.
yeah,
Yeah.
All right, Torment of Golem. Good game.
Yeah.
yeah. Torment did beat me in one game, like by itself.
Yeah, it's
It's just so good.
it's
like
so good against green decks. I just don't understand. Like,
it's just really good against because all green decks are like synergy decks, right? Besides like Golgari.
Yeah.
yeah,
So you hit their like key piece of synergy that they have in their hand, game's over. Like it's that
Or
easy.
if you kill their synergy pieces,
Right, after they
it's
play
just
it.
over.
Yeah. Yep. And so yeah, like it was like the deck was okay. Like I was competitive in all the games,
mm-hmm.
but I just didn't have enough to get there. 4 green drafters really like didn't help, but like I don't think it hurt too bad since I was the elf deck. Like I still pretty much got most of what I wanted in like elf wise, but
Did you get any good rares on the
No.
elf? Okay, yeah.
0 red. Oh no, I had Galadriel,
Oh, okay.
which
Oh,
was
the
the
ring.
one where the ring tempts you and she scries 3, and then whenever you scry, if it's a land, like if your top card's a land, she can put on the battlefield tapped.
Yeah, it's not the best.
3/3 for 3, baby.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, like more ring tempts you stuff would have been good. I tracked all the packs, and like my theory is like for the elf deck to work, it's all about the 2/1 unblockable elf that when you scry gets +1/+0 and unblockable.
Oh.
Or
How
2.
many did you have?
I had 1, 2 were opened the entire night.
Oh, that's crazy.
Ooh.
Yep. So I mean, I had like ways to put counters on my guys and stuff like that, but I don't know.
It's a bad deck.
It's a bad deck.
It's a
It's
bad
bad.
It's a bad deck.
It's
a bad
the
deck.
worst
Just
deck
feels
in
bad
this
every
entire-
time.
Like I just don't see a world where I can take Rakdos and just beat Andrew, who's just taking Rakdos right in front of me, right?
Yeah.
So like, how do I beat like the fiery inscription, whatever deck? I just hopefully flood the board out and like he just can't answer it all.
Yeah.
Right. And then like if I can blink one of his removal spells and he
Yeah.
skips a turn, I win.
Yeah.
Right. But not in this set.
No.
Never in this set.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I think I went 1 and 2 technically because we ran out of time, and so
I ended up dropping.
yeah, Roby makes us all do it and then leaves.
So yeah.
I got
It's
respect for
I
the
didn't
drops.
even
Don't worry about it.
I didn't even like play Magic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you draft a bunch of rares?
Do you have an apology for Andrew after dropping?
No. It was after 2. It was after I played 2 games. I didn't just go one drop.
Oh, I thought you 0-1 dropped. Dang it.
I 0-2 dropped.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I ended up playing 5 colors.
Ooh.
I had a bunch of good stuff, but I had Forest in my deck, which makes you lose in this format. And just like I didn't even play games. I played against Andrew, who like drew rally into rally both games in a row, and then Mythic, and then I just can't win. And then game 2, I just
You missed the land
I missed
drop.
the land
Yeah, you
drop,
missed the
and
land
then it
drop.
was over.
Yeah.
I rallied again.
Yeah, double rally.
Double rallied again.
Against all odds.
You only need 2 rallies.
That's all you
Against
need.
all odds.
Closes out games, man.
The guy I beat got Natty, Esper both games, and Palantir on 3 both games. And I beat him in one of those 2, and then I beat him the third game when he didn't get that. But
Yeah, so, yeah, I had Sauron and one ring to rule them all. I had a bunch of rares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Well, and then I got Horn of Gondor and lost.
Yep.
Game
Oh.
2. And it's like,
Oof.
yeah, this format's terrible.
Is that the one that makes the 1/1s?
Yes.
Yeah, the one.
Yes, it
The
is.
best horn?
Yeah,
The best horn.
only good horn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like trying to kill their one human.
Yeah.
I killed it, and then they just played like 2 the next turn. And
Oh my gosh.
auto one.
Always having the more humans.
Yeah. Yeah, not fun. I didn't play any cool cards at all. I don't think I played a single rare all night. Like actually played it.
Me neither. Oh no, I played mine.
I had rares. I just never ever got to play them because the game was over.
I forgot to say the coolest thing I did. You know the 4/5 trample with a ring temp shoe? I got him tempted to 4
Whoa, nice.
and swung with him.
Jeez.
And he had a triple block so he wouldn't die because if he did 1, he was lethal.
Yeah.
And so he had to sack all his
Oh my gosh. I actually got up to 4 on my ring too. It was like, wow, I hadn't done that in a long time. I actually won a game because of that. I snuck in for 4 damage.
That's like the secret goodness of
Oh,
Fiery
man.
Inscription is that let
The
you
tempting.
tempt.
yeah, the
Yeah.
tempting is really good.
I've been playing a lot of decks where you tempting is like your win con. Like you
Seems
just
good.
take all the rallies and
Yeah,
tempt a 1/1 and win.
yeah. Especially when you have with all that card selectivity with the looting on there.
Yeah.
It's just so easy once you start like having these expendable tokens, especially from the rallies, and it just gets so easy to be like, okay, I'll just put on my other guy, send him in,
Yeah.
just send him into death, and just to
Yeah.
loot a card away is like totally worthwhile.
And like once they can finally block it, if you just have like enough ring temps you stuff, like
At the sack that.
Yeah, if you ever get to 3, then it's real
you
good.
can't block it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So I had a bunch of cool stuff. Couldn't play it. Let's go. Great. Love this format.
Good format, good format.
Like,
Get wins.
it's
Get
for
wins.
sure like a lazy take for us to be like, we hate it and we don't want to play it, right? Like, but like, I don't care. I hate it.
I'm over it.
Like,
I've been like trophying in it.
Yeah.
I've still been drafting for some unbelievably dumb reason. And I just trophy all the time and it's like not even fun.
I was trophying for a while there, and I'm with Roby too. It was like, man, it just felt so hollow.
Yeah, it's boring.
It was
Like,
kind of
you
like,
could play red black and win,
yeah,
or you can just not do anything fun.
Like
try
I
to
was-
do something kind of fun and just get smashed.
Yeah.
yeah. It was very punishing. Like every time I just like, oh, this is the time for elves. This is the time for elves, and it's just like, no, gosh, it's just never the time for elves. It's just you can have all the rares and go for it. It's just like this is it. I even have the saga, like the good saga, the green one. It's just nothing. It's so tough, man.
Yep.
Yep.
And they like limited the elf's power for some reason. They like made it to where like when you scry, you can only do this once per turn. It gets a counter. Or,
Yeah.
like, they made the elves like all of them say scry 1. Like they like thought that was gonna be like a sick deck or something, and it's just terrible.
I thought it was going to be better at first when we first saw it. I thought it was going to be much better.
Roby's cracking open a Bud Light.
Hell yeah. After that hard losses, I'm gonna need one.
Oh,
After a long day of magic,
It's better for me to take it out on this Bud Light than it is my significant other.
Bud Light not a sponsor. Hit us up.
do you think if the 1/1 Death Touch Spider was a 1/2, green would be more playable?
If it had reach,
It needs reach. All the spiders need reach. That's obscene that they don't have reach, and it drives me so mad. They should have
only a
reach.
1/2. I think it makes them play. I think
What
it
if
makes
they're cave
green
spiders?
So much better.
Okay, so this is how you make green playable. All the Scry 1 stuff,
Scry's 2.
Scry 5. Like that's literally what it would take. Though.
No.
You think Scry 2 would make green playable?
Like,
If we just errata all the Scry guys to Scry 2?
I think it would help a lot.
Not enough to be like Rakdos.
Yeah. I think green and white should have been exclusively the ring temp shoe.
yeah, they shouldn't have put it in every color.
Food stuff is pretty dumb and like not very well thought out.
Yeah.
Like there's like mushroom watchdogs and that's like it. And it's not even good.
I got hit for 6 by that thing just out of nowhere. I was like, oh, okay. But then I just took it and just killed it. Then I just won the next turn. I was like, oh.
Yeah, because it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah, it's just like big things don't matter in this thing with so many Lash of Balrogs or so many just ways to kill in black, just straight up destroy the creature. I mean, it's just
Like, think about all this stuff that green has to do to get a 6/6 Mushroom Watchdogs.
tons.
They have to get 4 foods, sack them as a sorcery,
Yeah.
and then they have a 6/6 vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
That probably cost them like 10 mana.
Yeah.
Like,
That just is absolutely bodied by 20 cards in the format.
yeah.
Soothing of Smeagol.
Soothing of
GG.
Smeagol, yeah.
Like-
That's a good one.
I don't know.
It's
There's a
funny,
lot.
even after the ring tempts you, like you can't even like it's like so insignificant after a while. It's like, oh, just this one's gonna kill you faster than
You
the
know
6
what
will.
Mushroom Watchdogs doesn't lose to? That horrible blue enchantment that taps.
Yeah. That's only really bad because the mass is so good.
Yeah, genuinely. Yeah. That card's terrible.
Yeah.
Absolute dog water.
-3,
me.
-0 is better.
-3, -0. Yeah.
Enchantment.
Oh,
Oh, the
oh, no,
enchantment.
that one's
No,
That
it's
was
better.
pretty bad.
It's better.
It's probably better, but it's
Oh, yeah. It's not good.
not good.
It's
but-
just better than
Yeah.
the tap one. Right?
I don't know. The tap one got my Balrog. That's kind of cool.
So what else does green need to be good in this format?
Mm.
Like,
The
let's
spiders?
tell wizards.
Okay.
Reach spiders. That's ridiculous. Stop playing with me, wizards.
Yeah. Either
Spires have reach.
the fight card is an instant or
Yeah.
it tempts the ring.
Ooh.
The
Wow.
fight card tempts the ring.
If the fight card's an instant, it's sick because it goes +2/+2 fights and it's an instant. That'd be insane.
I don't think you realize how pushed all the black and red stuff is, though.
Oh, I do.
Like,
I do.
that's not enough, bro.
No,
Like,
I
it's
know that's not quite enough, right?
No, we need like
I'm making
Scry
small
5
tweaks.
Scry 5 instead of
okay, you're
1.
being
What was that
ridiculous.
one X card that gave +X for 1 green and X, and it would also give it indestructible and hexproof?
Oh,
It was like
Tyvar
Tyvar Slash.
Stone.
Tyvar
Yeah.
Stone. They needed something like that. Like something that could just like punch through damage and protect their creature.
I think a 1 mana hexproof spell that was like that also tempt the ring. Would
We had
be sick.
Bombadil's song, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
2 mana.
Good
1
old-
mana hexproof indestructible tempt the ring.
Still not good enough.
That with the fight spell being instant and the 1/2 spider with death touch. The 1/2 spider with death touch shuts down all the ring stuff.
1/2 spider
Yeah.
would have been really good.
1/2 spider would be sick
Yeah.
Yeah. Or a 1/5 spider.
for 1.
For a 1.
With
One
reach.
5.
With
Death
reach.
With that touch. You could give it defender. It don't need to attack.
1/2 spider with death touch, and when it dies, make a treasure.
Yeah.
that'd be
Okay,
kinda fun.
then green would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then green would be good.
Yeah.
That's what we needed.
Was there any kind of
And
like
reach. It needs reach.
Were
too.
there any efficient like good 3 drops? You know, like every time I think of like good green cards, I go back to like Jewel Thief or something like that.
Yeah.
There's the bad 3 mana 4/2.
That when it dies, the ring
which
tempts you
is
instead of
super bad.
ETB.
Yeah.
Oh,
It should be an ETB.
It should
low-key.
be.
It's a 4/2. It's okay. Like, it's a playable card.
You know what made green good? The Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, that's what we. No, I don't even know if that would be good in this
That
set,
would
though.
be so good.
But there's not enough enchantments or whatever.
There is enough artifacts and
It
enchantments.
would be good, though, because it's a 1/3, and that's good as hell in this format. That's busted.
And the ninjutsu would be sick.
yeah, the ninjutsu would be so
Ninjas
good on this
wouldn't
play.
matter.
Yeah, it would.
Like, why, though?
Ninjas and Lord of the Rings. This is
Like-
so good.
It's not good to bounce your stuff, really. There isn't enough good ETB stuff.
In the food deck?
That's like the worst case scenario. Like, you're bouncing your Mouth of Sauron sick,
Yeah.
but like other than that, like, I don't know. I've tried playing like the bounce bird a couple times, and it's pretty bad.
Or Enraged Huron needs to say draw a card and the ring tempts you, the 4/5. For 5.
Ooh, I would, yeah, that might make it good because like they just don't have the card draw that other
Yeah.
decks. have.
Mm.
That's the problem they have.
They have like Elven Farside, which is too bad. It needs to be Scry 5.
What if like just straight up just draw 3 like Harmonize or something like that?
Maybe.
Like just pure card
make it
advantage.
good too, Loki.
Because then it would be good for you to ramp into that. Like even on 3, you can use a lot of your resources and be like, all right, I'll just tap out, draw 3 cards.
Or if instead of scry, it was all just loot.
Were there any?
That's too much.
I guess were there any
That's
cards
too
that
much?
Oh.
No, I think that would put it at parity.
Were there
Like
any
that
like
one small fix.
Were there any like Sol Rouge Packmates kind of things in there?
No, there's no.
See,
There's
that's
no-
There's no green card that says like draw a card.
that's probably
Where
the
is it
big
listed?
that's probably the big issue there that just keeps losing card advantage.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep, green's terrible.
Yeah.
You can't fix it. It's broken. It's over. Yeah. Yo.
Yeah.
So what else do we have, guys? What else do we
Um,
need to talk about, Ryan?
Tell us
How
in
else do we-
Discord what retro set we should draft next time.
Yeah. I think we're gonna go in the
We'll do a
archive.
poll. It's either AFR.
Honestly, sounds fun.
Yeah, honestly.
AFR, oh gosh.
I would love to play AFR compared to this set. That's a good set.
I'm gonna bust out like a convention mystery booster or something like that and just do it that way. Like do mystery booster draft.
Mystery Booster is fun though.
It's pretty good.
Anything with Approach of the Second Sun is a good format.
We do
Anything.
If we do this set again, we have to do like wacky rules, like pass your deck to your neighbor, or
We should do a really wacky Rochester.
you know what'd be kind of fun? All cards are colorless. You can pay any color mana for them.
I think it would be fun
That makes the deck
to
fun.
have like prerequisite rules. Like everyone draws color pairs. And then you have to play that color pair.
Oh man.
No splashing.
No
splashing.
splashing. Yeah.
What if just every
And you can only
land-
take cards of that color.
every land is 5 colors, and you can just play whatever you want? Would that be fun in this set?
No, because the cards suck. The cards are
I
boring.
think it'd be more fun than a normal draft.
I think I just have a bunch of legendary creatures and that would be
No, because
that'd be
that
it.
doesn't address the problem that red black's the best.
Yeah, but like everyone can take the best red black cards with their other
Yeah,
stuff, right?
yeah,
So then
I
everyone
guess.
like
Everyone should be doing that anyways, right? Like,
yeah, but you know what I mean though. Like
It's kind of weird because the synergies aren't very strong in this set
they are
between each other. So it would just degrade into like I take the best card every time, and you won't get punished for it.
it would be fun in like the spells deck.
I think
the
there's a
only
lot of
fun
decks
deck.
would be fun with.
Yeah. Because I have like
mean, we're basically
I
there.
have splashed green and spell stacks for the 2 mana get a permanent from your because it loops with Bat Song. like the best card in the format, the only good card.
We
Really?
put 8 busted mythics on the table. Emrakul, Gristlebrand.
Oh,
Everyone gets to start with one in their hand all games.
it's like a super companion.
None of them can be red or black, even though I already said Gristlebrand.
Busted Mythic Worm Coil Engine.
Yeah.
Very cool. Jeez. That'd be something. Oh my gosh. Getting
You
the
know,
15 mana would be
honestly,
so hard.
Wizards just needs to make companions again and give us an Emrakul companion.
I mean,
That
we're
would be
gonna,
sick.
oh man.
Emrakul can never be a companion.
Yeah, could you imagine like in Show and Tell and like Legacy?
Can
just
we do
having
like
Emrakul and-
one-on-one commander drafts or commander masters? Can we just do one-on-ones?
Nope. You got politic, Andrew.
Absolutely
You
not.
gotta work for it.
Absolutely
I say
not.
if we do commander, we just don't do prizes. We just pay $5.
Oh, I would
There's
never do
no
prizes for that again. No. Couldn't do it.
Heck yeah. Prizes. Give it to me. As the best Commander Legends drafter here, I got a strong title. I think I've gone 4-1.
I won last time I did commander.
I went 4. I'm like 4-1 for Commander drafts, winning them.
I'm 0 and something. I know that.
I remember last time.
I don't think you've ever won.
OX, yeah, OX.
Last time I played commander, both games, because we played 2 different pods.
hmm
I just made the other 3 people roll for second place and killed all of them on the same turn in both games. So I just had this stupid busted white card that taps everything, and I had 2 combats. It was
What?
like, boom, boom.
So
GG.
wait, I think I played against you in that one. That was the one I've ever lost.
Yeah. And like your whole strategy of like not being the target, like I was just had the best deck the whole time. You know what I mean? Like I was always the target and it didn't matter.
Oh my gosh.
I was like Boros aggro in commander. That was a fun commander.
Yeah. I don't like it, but it's fun. It's fun. It's fun.
It's
every
fun.
once
It's a
in
good
while.
change up.
Like
Yeah.
it'll be fun to do it one time.
It'll be
I guess.
fun to
I
do
don't
it
know.
over this.
Yes.
I'm tired of this. Yeah. Yeah.
Ready
And
for-
it's going to be fun when we 3v1 Andrew.
Oh, yeah,
That's the best.
Everybody
That's
take
my
out all their
favorite
frustration.
thing is just to like punch Andrew while he's already down
Yes.
in Commander Legends.
Yes.
That was still one of my
It's
favorite
so
stories,
fun.
but it's so stupid too. I went to a commander draft, and it's just like the game like lasted
Okay,
maybe
so-
like 5 turns, and I was already dead because they just ganged up on me.
So
And I just
Andrew's
walked
got
out of
the
there.
Try hard energy that Commander players can smell from a mile away.
Apparently so. They were like, "This guy came
Like-
to win."
They feed on people like Andrew.
I
They
hated
eat
it.
him for
I hated it.
breakfast.
It's like I can't fight 3 of you guys off.
I don't like Commander because like you feel bad for killing someone, even though you could just kill them on like turn 6 and like they can just sit out for 2 hours.
I don't.
You know what I mean?
I don't. I like fully embrace it, and I'll just like I'm just there to have fun, and usually that gets you the most wins in Commander. It's like literally just like making bad deals with people, and just doing the most ridiculous things. That's what Commander's for. Is to do dumb broken stuff. And it's more fun if everyone's doing dumb broken stuff.
I don't know. I don't like the dumb.
It's also
like,
kind of fun to bully people.
Yeah.
Like,
the politics can be like kind of fun.
that's like the best part. Of it. Like, and I hate Commander, right? But it's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, make
That
people
was
like I can kill you or you can just work for me.
Yeah, like force them. Be like, all right, I can kill you, or you can kill this other person that I have an agreement with. I'm not going to attack them, but you can attack them,
Yeah.
and I'm going to force you to do it.
It's like, hey
Or
Roby,
or you're going to have to sit out for 45 minutes.
like, hey Roby, do you want to get 4th right now, or do you want to take 2nd and work for me?
Oh man,
It's fun. It's fun, everyone.
I should just do that next time. Just go in there and be like, "All right, we're gonna partner up,
But
like
the-
you
like
and I
the-
right now.
They
That's
can,
it."
They can tell. They can tell. They can smell it on you, Andrew.
God damn.
The funnest commander I ever played was like a werewolf type commander. And there was 5 of us, and there's like one person that's the king, and everyone knows who that is.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's 2 people that are like trying to protect the king, and 2 people that are like trying to like kill the king.
All right. All right. All right.
And no one knows everyone else's roles. And that was a lot of fun because it was just a bunch of lying.
Liar.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Gosh, I'm having trouble thinking of a fun commander memory.
Yeah.
Actually,
I hate when people tell me their fun commander memories.
Let me tell you another.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Give it to me.
Oh, I don't really have one.
No, commander's cool. It's just
Yeah.
like not super my thing.
Same.
But
Eh.
yeah.
These one guys came to my house and they're like, "Yeah, dude, all we do is play Commander." I'm like, "Dope! I haven't played Magic in a while. I just kind of draft." And so me and my cousin just threw decks together with our rares, and then we bodied them like 4 times.
Because you have good rares. Yeah.
Yeah. It was just like rares.
Oh my gosh.
I've built commander decks. It's just like it's a lot of work. People take
Yeah.
it real serious too.
It's
just
fun
didn't-
to build them.
I like
Yeah.
1v1 commander. That's
Yeah.
good.
I'm-
That's good
I'm-
times.
I'm a deck builder, right? The
Yeah.
1v1 commander is the bane of my.
Oh, I
that
love it.
shit is so boring.
It's so good. All you have to do is just play 2 cards. You're good.
yeah,
Little
then
fast
it's over.
oracle, demonic intervention or whatever it's called. What is it?
Yeah,
Demonic
competitive
consultation.
Commander.
Did you draw your soul ring? Oh, cool. Next game.
Oh man, it's so good. It's so degenerate. It's like,
Yeah.
ooh, I got the 2-card combo done.
Any set where like you cannot net deck and still have fun. That's a fun set.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In,
Like,
or a format where you
Yeah.
don't have to net deck. Like you can get away with not net decking.
right. Like you might not have the best deck, but like you can be
But
competitive.
like you can like kind of like that's why Pioneer School.
That's why Popper School. That's why
Popper's getting less and less cool.
yeah.
It's still good. It's still good.
it is fun.
Best format.
It's
Everybody
like
play it.
net decked real hard.
Sure.
It is.
Which, like,
But I don't
yeah.
think it's solved.
I think there's like
it was for a certain period of time. Like whenever they did like what is the random dungeon thing?
yeah, initiative.
Yeah, that was
Initiative was solved pretty quick there. That was like,
that,
ooh.
broke the format.
They did emergency ban that though.
Yeah.
And they're pretty good. Like there's like 7 decks that are like viable in Popper right now. And then there's some fringe stuff that's pretty good too.
15,000 cards. It's just kind of sad that only 7 real decks.
That's a lot of diversity, though.
Is it?
Yeah,
7?
I think so. Like 7 decks, but they're not. There's not one that like rises above the others. Like they're all pretty equal, and it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Play some Pauper, people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew plays the most Pauper out of all of us.
I do play the Pauper League. I've won it a couple times too. Try harden.
Yeah.
I've been twice, and I won. I think I got like second one week.
The very first inaugural one.
Week, yeah. With like a complete homebrew.
See?
By the way, Serpentine Curve's good again, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because of Lotion, do they play the
Lorien reveal?
Yeah.
They've been playing that, and then they basically put it in a Is It shell.
Yeah, I basically brought a draft deck.
Yeah.
And it's kind of good. It was kind of
Bro,
good.
we had a full-on learn board.
That deck's sweet. Yeah.
We should draft Strixhaven one of these.
Oh yeah,
weeks.
that would be fun.
that'd
That's
be
a
pretty
good
fun.
format.
I don't think I never got to play enough Strixhaven.
It was short.
Was it?
It was so
It
short.
was in the middle of the pandemic, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. It was like right, or wait, when was the pandemic? It was like
You mean the plandemic?
Whoa. Oh man. Yeah.
No, we still
Leave
got
it in.
some- That's funny.
You think we can get like a Crimson Vow draft going on? Anybody?
No,
I think we can take turns taking
Andrew.
it's fine.
No one will agree to do a Crimson Vow draft.
Give me
with you.
a Strixhaven. Give me a Midnight Hunt. Give me
Not Crimson Vow.
Gosh, I
but-
just want to do Kamigawa Neon Dynasty again.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I'm kind of.
Give me a
That was a
Kaldheim.
long set. That was a long set. I got to draft that a lot.
Yeah. Give me a Kaldheim.
Give me what is the cycling one? Oh, what is it called?
Ikoria?
Ikoria. Yeah. That was in the middle of the pandemic. I only
Space
played that one.
Godzilla, Death Corona. Give it to me. I only got to draft that set like 3 times.
What's the set that was that I really liked with Scrapwork Mutt?
Brothers War. I like that
Yeah,
set too.
Brothers
fun.
War, baby.
Even some March. I feel like March was so short.
I do love March of the Machines. That's a good set.
Did we ever get to do any math? You guys did an Aftermath one time, right?
Yeah.
Jeez,
I
whoa,
think
that was
the
a
only
no.
one that did that.
I don't think I was there.
Yeah,
I wasn't there.
I did
for
some
it.
online though.
It's really stupid.
Was
'Cause
it?
you could you could add the after.
It doesn't really it's not good. It just wasn't worth it. The
Yeah.
packs are way too expensive.
Really?
like 5 cards in them, and
Yeah.
you see the same 3
Yeesh.
cards, and
Like maybe a quarter of them are actually playable in draft. But yeah.
Yep.
It was a pretty mid filler set. Yep.
All right.
book review time.
Backed by popular demand, everyone's favorite segment except Ryan's.
Reading is for nerds.
It is for nerds. That's why I don't advocate for it, because it is for nerds. Like, anyone listening, please don't read. Just listen to it. Like, not a nerd.
Oh my gosh.
Like a middle-aged housewife while you're doing your daily chores.
Oh
Like
my
a
gosh.
truck driver.
Like a truck
Like a
driver.
long
Like
haul
a
truck driver.
real manly man.
Oh man.
Yeah, I took notes this week.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm happy to let everyone know this Lord of the Rings, The Fall of the Twin Towers is a lot better than the first one.
Did you say the fall of the Twin Towers?
No, the 2 towers.
You said
I'm
you made
pretty
a
sure.
9/11
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
and you're getting mad at me for saying plandemic? Reel it in.
Oh man.
So the twin towers. I keep wanting to call
Yes,
it the
I
twin
know.
towers.
Reel it in.
The 2 towers is sick. It's a lot better. The first half's kind of boring, but one of the funniest things I thought, like reading this, listening to on audiobook, because I'm not a nerd, right? I'm a truck driver, and so like one thing that really stood out to me was how much of boomers the Rohan are. So like they're so funny. Like it's so parallel to today's society. Like I thought it was like kind of like on the nose, even though it was written in like the 40s. So just to illustrate this point, I thought it would be funny to have you guys guess. I'm going to give you 3 quotes. 2 of them are from Eamir, the 5 minute good
5'4"
uncommon,
ace.
5'4" ace.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
that.
You didn't
okay.
want to draft today. And
2 of those,
Definitely didn't want.
2 of those are quotes from him, and one of them is a Ted Cruz tweet. Okay, so just to illustrate how much of a boomer Eamir is. Okay, so the first quote is, "We desire only to be free and to live as we have lived." The second quote is, "There is trouble now on all our borders." And the third quote is, "This is an invasion and our families are less safe." So we have 2.
Quote 3.
Quote 3.
Ted Cruz.
Quote 2 is Ted Cruz.
Ryan got it.
Yeah.
Dang.
Quote 3.
It's got a lot lower syllable count per word. Dead giveaway.
That's so funny. Yeah, I cropped that one. I clipped that one a little bit. The actual quote is, "This is an invasion and our families are less safe since Joe Biden's been president." Is actually the real actual
Like,
quote.
read number 1 again. There's no way Ted Cruz typed all these words.
"We desire only to be free and to live as we have lived."
Yeah, no chance. No chance.
And then Andrew thought the second one, "There is trouble now on all our borders."
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like one.
Yeah.
Amir is super funny, and I think that's like definitely a highlight of the second book. But my favorite part of the second book, and it makes me so mad that the draft card is so bad. But the part about Shelob, that was like the best chapter in the entire book so far.
Yeah.
Where they go into like the cave.
They're hiding from the army.
They actually, okay, I haven't seen the movies in a long time. Is that what happens in the movie?
I don't
Is that
remember
like the third one?
exactly. I thought they were
I
like,
think they actually are.
they're like
hiding
kind
from
of
the
in
army.
Mordor, right?
They are in Mordor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're hiding from the army because it's down there, and they climb up into a cave, and like
Golem
leads them into
Golem
it.
Golem
It's
does?
a
Yeah.
shortcut.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
Golem does, and he has like a deal with Shelob for them to eat him. But Sam, my boy, Rudy, saves the day and saves Frodo. But he doesn't because Frodo still gets bit by Shelob. That part's sick. That, like, I was listening to it at work as a truck driver. and, like, there was a point where I just had to like stand up because that book was too exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, low key that chapter is fire.
Nice.
But there's a lot of boring stuff too. Like
Yeah.
Treebeard, the Tom Bombadil of the Twin Towers.
Yeah. Like there's like a lot of cool setup where like I think a lot of characters could have been like way cooler. Right?
Yeah, for sure. I just started the third book, but I think like the third book's probably gonna bring it all together and be fire.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
There's
yeah.
probably more detail in the books than there was in the movie too about like all the characters, right?
yeah, I think the movie does some of it a little better.
Yeah.
Or at least just as good, if not better. Like Sam in the movies is fire.
Yeah.
And like Frodo is probably better in the movies than he is in because he's like an old man. He's like 50 in the books.
Like hobbits just live to be way older. So like
Yeah.
he's still like you can still picture
He's
him
not
the same.
Elijah Wood young though.
Yeah, but like that's what they
Ooh.
look like at that age, right?
You
Like,
think
They
so?
do?
Yeah.
You think the
Because don't they live to be like
110-ish?
110?
Bilbo was super old.
right?
Bilbo was super old. He was like 120 something or 100 and something.
I thought they were almost pushing 2, but maybe
No,
Hey.
they were
Maybe.
no. It was like 112 or something like that.
Oh, okay. So like he's like 30 then.
Yeah, but like that's
35.
not Elijah Wood wasn't no 35 in the movies.
Well, but yeah, sure.
he was just the
Sam was.
Sam, yeah.
No, I don't think so. Sam was still kind of young. He was still Rudy. Just a little
That was a
short.
couple of years
Rudy.
after Rudy.
Was it?
Yeah.
Did Rudy come out before or after?
I think
Lord
it
of
was
the Rings?
quite a bit before, wasn't it?
Rudy was a bit before.
Like 2 to 3 years before.
I think maybe even longer, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
but
I
Rudy,
could be completely wrong.
he's
Maybe it was
basically
like 10
Rudy in
maybe or
this
something like
story
that.
too. I think we talked about that last week, but
He's Rudy?
yeah, because he's awesome. Because he's the best, and like he shouldn't keep
Rudy.
going, but he does.
Good old Rudy
He
Sam.
just wants to play at Notre Dame. like he just wants to play football.
Gosh.
And that's basically
His
him in this
determination
book.
is so
he just wants to
inspiring.
help Frodo throw this ring in the fire.
Like, why is he
9 years
9 years?
prior
Okay.
to the first Lord of the Rings.
There you go.
Oh yeah,
I was close
That
about
checks
10.
When Rudy came out.
out.
Dang. Why does he want to help? Like, why is he vested in the ring?
Okay, so like he's like Frodo's friend at the Shire. So they're from like the Shire, which is like a little village
Okay.
of where that's where all the hobbits live, right?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Is it as bad as the magic card?
Shire saved me so much.
Did it really?
Yeah, like won me a couple
That
games.
card's good.
We may
I
have
think
joked
it's
about
good.
just taking a forest over the Shire at one point.
It did like make it all the way back to Ryan. I
Yeah.
almost took it.
Got it real late.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So the two towers, the two towers, it's good. I recommend it.
Nice.
Or maybe just read the last 2 chapters.
Do I
It's
need to
fine.
read the first book to get to like the
I think I should release like a list of all the chapters you can skip. I'll put that in the description or Discord. the Roby abridged version.
Yeah.
And like just entire like pages you could just completely skip.
Do we have a book club Discord?
We need a channel.
We need a book club channel. Just so, Roby, you could post all that stuff there in a
That'd
nice,
be
tidy
funny. And I
area.
could give you flowcharts and just all the stuff you want to see.
There you go. There you go.
What else is in my notes?
You always talk about flowcharts.
Oh yeah, Boromir dies in the second book, which no one cares. Boromir kind of mid. Do you remember that in the movies, Ryan?
Yeah, like where he redeems himself, right? Because he like tried to steal.
Yeah,
the
he tried to
ring.
steal that. That's like the same in the book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a redemption arc?
Then
That's
he,
pretty
like,
good.
Stalls them so Frodo and Sam can get away or whatever.
Yeah. Which
Mm.
is whatever. Like
Yeah.
they always like. I always felt like they never like developed him enough for me to really care about him.
Sure.
Like everyone's like all sad, but he kind of sucked.
yeah.
He tried to like rob Frodo,
Right.
Mm.
which that's not cool. So shouldn't rob people.
Like we like Smeagol more than Boromir.
He kind of
Oh.
annoying. Golem kind of sucks.
What?
I'm not a big Golem head. I don't know. Like he's like too much of like a comic book villain.
At least he has an excuse.
Yeah.
Like he's fully tempted. He's ring level 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
He is
fully
ring level
tempted.
4. He deals 3 whenever he deals combat
Yes.
damage to anyone.
Dang.
For sure.
Yes.
That
That's
is
a lot of
funny.
levels.
I guess that's a good way to put it. But
and if
like,
you try to block him from getting the ring,
you gotta
he
sacrifice
leads you to
it.
Sheila and you die.
Okay, you maybe like him slightly better. He is ring level 4 tempted though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Did you guys know that they just recently released a Golem game?
Uh-uh.
It's like the worst thing in the world. Everyone hates it. All the critics like
Oh my god.
have like egregiously panned it.
Oh my gosh.
It seems terrible, but like you're just Golem for an entire video game. Like it's just like genuinely a bad idea. But yeah, I have he's mid, and then yeah, that's basically all I got. Oh yeah, the Battle of Helm's Deep is cool. It's like as good as the movie. I was surprised like how accurate the movie was to the book.
Nice.
Nice.
And, oh yeah, one last thing. I have it in my notes. Gimli and Legolas are adorable together.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the best. It's
Yeah.
the best. And Sam and Frodo are starting to get a little homoerotic at the end of this book, but that's pretty adorable too. I'm a huge fan of that. But like, yeah, that's basically all I've got for our book review this week.
Book club.
Book club, Packmates book club, everyone's favorite segment.
It's not bad.
It's been a lot of
Not
fun.
bad. It's fun.
Yeah. And then next week we'll have our last one.
Yeah, which I'll miss again.
Ryan's so sad he has to miss it.
Yeah, Ryan's always skipping class.
I'm terrible.
Yeah, we'll have to find some new books. That's why we need wizards to like have more crossovers.
Get a Doctor Who.
Is there Doctor Who books?
I don't know.
Does
I think it's
anyone
just a
know
TV
that?
show, right?
Oh yeah.
I thought
Who's gonna do the Doctor Who movie or TV show review?
There's so many.
so many
Doctor
seasons.
Who's the Who?
Is there a
head?
full set or is it just like a secret layer?
No, it's gonna be a full set.
Is
It's
it?
a full set.
Yeah, I think they're gonna
Okay.
do like a whole.
Okay,
thing.
who's gonna be our Who head?
Ooh, that's a big task, man.
Somebody's got to. I read like 80 hours of audiobooks.
I think
like, it's
I
like
mean,
legit
you seem to be
80
volunteering again.
hours.
I hear you're a
Just because it's funny, right?
Well,
Like,
yeah.
I think
mean-
we just need to get good suggestions for good episodes, like 1 or 2 episodes a week, and then watch them.
If there's any Who heads
No.
out there,
all of them. All of them.
No, I've tried
You
3
cowards.
times. I
You
can't.
coward.
not all of us are truckers, Roby.
There's not enough truck drivers to go around.
Yeah.
It's a real problem. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, this is like 80 hours of audiobooks. Like I've been at this for like 2 weeks. Solid.
Yeah.
like
I was gonna totally ironically start listening to them, but now I realize it's an 80-hour commitment.
I'll cut it down to like 6.
Ooh, 80 to 6.
Jeez.
Shorter
There's
than
a
the
lot
movies?
of there's a lot of dude, I bet I could edit it to like movie time.
Dude, we could cut the movies down to like 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
I don't
movies are
know.
pretty
The
long.
movies are pretty yeah, you just need to cut out all that BS.
The entire
Love
first
interest.
movie.
The first movie, it kind of sets it up. It's not that
Yeah,
bad.
but you could like cut a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. They already did though. Like
Yeah, I
they
know,
legit
I
cut like
know.
so
Oh,
much
jeez.
out of that first. There's like 2 whole chapters of stupid ass Tom Bombadil. Right?
Yeah.
Like
Is he even in the movie?
no. They
Yeah.
cut him because he's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't matter because Peter Jackson.
You're
was right.
basically the same as Peter Jackson.
Yeah, basically. Basically. We're both truck drivers.
Yeah. I hate Tom Bombadil.
I hate Tom Bombadil.
Oh man.
That's funny. Well, I can't think of anything else that we can
Alright.
talk about this week.
Alright.
The new League of Legends mode's dope, by the way. Y'all should try
Okay.
that.
Ooh,
All
I've been
right.
playing TFT. The new.
All right,
2v2v2v2.
I texted
Oh, is that
Ryan.
good? Is that good?
Yeah.
I texted Ryan. I was like, hey, is 2v2v2 League of Legends fun? And he said, yes, it is fun. It's like, cool. I was thinking about trying it. And then I went and I tried it. And then I realized you have to play League of Legends.
Sure. It's way different than
Yeah.
actual League, but sure.
And I don't actually know how to do that.
Right.
And I
Oh.
just like hard lost really bad.
Yeah.
I
Like,
was like, okay.
you had, okay. It's like playing, like
I didn't
trying to
know what I
learn
was
League of
doing.
Legends by yourself
Yeah.
It's hard.
is rough.
Yeah.
It's like the hardest game there is to learn. I
That's
think.
a steep curve.
I just like immediately died. And I felt very
Yeah.
bad for my teammate. I'm surprised I didn't get banned for throwing.
Yeah, I think-
yeah.
You just have to get on with us. We usually have a bunch of people. We'll help you.
Like,
man.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Basically, each dude has like 4 abilities.
Okay, I figured that out. There's like character bans. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who I need to be banning.
Well, like you don't got to worry about it. Right?
Nah, you don't
I
gotta worry
banned
about
Ash.
Like-
Is that a good ban?
No.
it. No.
That's not a good ban.
And 2v2v2s? No.
Why is Ash bad?
Yes.
Oh, I thought Ash was good. I
She's
looked at
good in
kills.
5s.
Mhm.
Oh,
In 2v2v2s.
so that's a bad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. She could maybe be good. I don't know. She'd be very dependent on her partner.
Yeah, I just didn't know what I was doing and immediately just threw. We won 2 rounds.
So basically,
Nice.
like
But-
League, like there's like 130 dudes.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what all of them do, you're at a pretty big disadvantage. Like,
That,
pretty
then why
big
would I even
disadvantage.
try?
True, yeah.
Why would I even try?
because
to get into
the
that?
game is so fun.
It is fun.
The
Once
game
you
is
get
so
ahead of it.
fun. And like you can, slowly learn them. Like, right?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like, have you ever like got into a TV show and there's like 100 episodes? You're like, no way, dude. This is going to be dope.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's the same thing, right?
Yeah,
It's like if you start it and then you like it, then you like are kind of excited to learn all of them.
yeah.
But then it like you just have to be okay with just being trash a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been playing since beta and I'm still trash.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know if I'll keep. I might keep trying 2v2v2.
But my
It
wife
seems a
learned it.
little bit better than having to play a full game. with
Oh,
five
yeah.
people.
Oh yeah.
Like at least it's quicker, right? Like
How long
was
do the
looking
games
at-
last?
not
Like
very long.
15, 20 minutes.
That's not bad.
Oh, it's that long.
So it's like
I
an
thought it was
8 RAM.
10 minutes.
If you
when I
do
thought-
good.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. I mean, I think you'd like it. Like, did you ever play Battle Right?
No,
No.
I played. What's the Heroes of the Storm?
Ooh, I like
That's
that
fun.
one. That was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
That was fun.
that one's fun. I'd play that again too.
Is it
Yeah.
still available? Or is it
Yeah.
just- I don't even know.
I played.
They update it ever? No.
I played the
Right.
Lost Vikings a lot.
Not they.
And I was also super good at the Butcher.
Yeah.
The Butcher was
Oh.
one of my favorites.
The Vikings, I forgot about them. They're so fun. It's like
Yeah.
super micromanagement.
I made those guys for like 2 weeks.
Did you really?
Yeah, so-
Oh man.
It's like so hard.
I was a hardcore Lulu player. Oh,
Oh,
man. I was
yeah.
just good.
So I keep seeing like these characters, and I'm like, oh, because I thought, is there a Lulu in League? What it looks like?
There is a Lulu in League, but it looks way different. The Lulu in HOTS is a panda, and the Lulu in League is a fairy.
I'm like, oh, I remember this. And then there's like Mordekaiser.
Yes.
That's a character in HOTS, right? Like,
No.
what's the guy in HOTS that's like, he's like a big guy with a sword.
Arthas?
Leok?
Lee?
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one that like,
He's definitely Mordecai. There's a
I mean, yeah.
It was a little blurry lines
And
there.
Dota is the same too. Like, there's some characters
Oh,
that do
yeah.
the same type stuff. that
huh,
Dota do.
yeah.
But like, yeah, MOBAs are like a huge learning curve, which is why they're like kind of dying off as like the gaming population that was growing up with them age, like
Mhm.
Yeah.
stop playing video games, and then
Because
kids
they were
are
just
like
so hardcore.
they're just so hard to learn. But like
Yeah.
they're genuinely like the most fun video games.
That seems a little bit subjective.
Sure, but like you haven't played them.
I've played some of them, right? It's just like it's a lot of.
You're just a Street Fighter guy. You know?
I've been playing a lot of Street Fighter.
Yeah, you get League, I'll play Street Fighter. And
I've tried League, but yeah.
my wife did it. My wife learned it. Like she started probably like 3 or 4 years ago.
Uh-huh.
She's like fine now.
She can hang with the boys.
Yeah, we do in houses all the time.
Oh,
Like,
nice.
It's the most vicious thing in my life. Like I am the biggest trash talker
Oh,
in houses.
fair.
The guys that we play against
Uh-huh.
that play with us are like actually like pretty good,
Oh man,
and I can only beat them if I tilt them enough.
I gotta play with you guys. I'll bring my buddy with me, and
You
I'll
should. It's fun.
he gets super like.
I'm straight trash on League.
Yeah.
I'm hot.
You think I'm salty? That guy is like pure salt as well. Oh, it's great. We get
I feed off the salt.
gosh.
So delicious.
So you said you've been playing a lot of Teamfight Tactics. Someone told me that there was like a quick mode in Teamfight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's hyper roll. Yeah.
Hyper roll.
Oh.
Yeah, it goes real quick.
I've been playing. I played auto chess forever, and
Yeah.
That one's good. I
Me
like
too.
it. I like this one.
I play quick mode now, just
Yeah.
like as a casual. But
Mm-hmm.
like I'm like probably the best person in the world at quick mode. like,
Yeah.
like, I'm like
The hyper roll's
super-
pretty good. I
I'm
do
fine
double
with
up with
that.
my buddy,
Yeah.
and so we do that quite a
thought
bit.
about
We
trying
get higher to the higher levels there.
I
That's a
still
lot of fun.
I still play a ton of Hearthstone Battlegrounds.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always see you on.
I like quit once we started the podcast because I didn't have enough time for.
Yeah.
And the games are too long. The games are just too long.
I pretty
It's
much
like
only
30
play
minutes.
on Thursday nights with my dad.
I've played with Ryan's dad before. like, he's like, oh, that's not a very good champion pick there, Roby.
My son gets so hyped watching us play.
Oh man.
I won like
He's good. He's good too.
My
right?
dad,
like, he's
yeah.
real try hard.
He plays. That's like the only game he plays.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, my son like watches us play and like tries to help. Like sometimes he spends the night with my dad. Sometimes he's with like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm better at this than you, Dad. He's 6, by the way. He's like, I'm better at this than you, Dad. Can I just play a game by myself? Like, sure. Like my MMR is like fairly high for someone that like plays once a week.
No.
Like 7,300, 7,200, whatever. He lost 4 games in a row, 8th place.
Oh no. Oh
He's
no.
like, yeah, that was pretty unfortunate, but he still thinks he's better than me.
Yeah, bad rolls, bad hero rolls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bad hero. Oh gosh.
Have you played Hearthstone Battlegrounds?
I dabbled in it one time and I was like, nah, I'm gonna go back to
It's fun. I like it.
I don't know. I
just
you know,
love it.
like I used to play Hearthstone like real heavy when
Yeah.
it first came out.
Yeah.
And I was doing all
Have you
right.
got into Legend?
Oh yeah, I got into like the very first season it was out. I was in Legend. I was infinite, like literal infinite in draft on that.
Yeah.
And
Arena
it
was fun.
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
Arena was terrible.
Oh,
That's like how you don't do draft.
No, that's how you do draft and
It was
just
fun in the early days.
So boring.
you could just go infinite, like
Chillin'
legit
Yeti was like
infinite.
your best card.
Yeah,
that's so
It
terrible.
was so good.
Sick.
That's so not
So
fun.
damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the fun times. And then it started getting like I played it for about like 3 seasons or whatever. There were a couple rotations that I came out of and I was like, all right. I was fully like complete sets, everything, but
Yeah.
I just got tired of it. I was just like, I can't play combo decks all the time like that.
That's like the only thing that made me like Hearthstone. It was like, do you guys remember that combo priest deck where you the topsy-turvy deck where you get a boar to 2020 and kill them in one turn? It's like OTK. That's like the most complicated combo deck I've ever played in my entire life. That's like probably like 80 it was probably like 800 APM to even like complete this combo. Like in the time that you have to like
Do your
rope.
turn.
Yeah, it's like the
Yeah,
most ridiculous thing ever.
I remember people used to
Topsy-turvy
rope so long
priest.
it would make your turn shorter.
Yeah.
I remember when Shutterwalk first came out, and I was a hardcore pioneer with Shutterwalk, where like you could make your Shutterwalk, you could play a Shutterwalk. Do you know what that does? It copies all the battle cries you played so
okay.
far.
Oh jeez.
You could play no WinCon Shutterwalk, and the animation would take 3 hours to complete. Like there was like 3-hour games of Shutterwalk. Like that.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
amazing.
I quit when Yogg Saron came out and it was like play random spells for like every
That's like
spell
when
you
it-
cast.
Oh
That's when
yeah.
Hearthstone started getting fun.
I
That was
don't know.
terrible.
I always liked it when it was like when before all the combo decks were there and it was just warrior and it was just like, okay, you drew an extra card, you lose. Like you the trick was like never to draw extra cards and you just like sit there and it would just go to like exhaustion or whatever.
Exhaustion.
Exhaustion, yeah. And so
I
you just
played
store up
that.
a bunch of enough armor to like win an exhaustion.
I love the warrior control decks too. That's fun. Like the Dead Man's Hand. Is that what it's called? The 2-mana spell that would like copy your hand and put it into your deck.
Mm.
Yeah.
That was passing my.
And that was like
I
the
was
only
playing
win
Zoo
con.
Warlock and Face Hunter. No,
Oh, Face Hunter was fun. Dogs.
no,
The dogs
no.
were good before they got nerfed.
Yeah.
Oh, they were so
yeah,
good.
dogs are sick.
Dogs
The
were
worst
sick.
thing Hearthstone ever did
Buzzard.
Oh yeah.
was get rid of charge.
Yeah, make it rush.
Fresh. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's like I felt like
we
they were
don't need
just
no
targeting me.
non-alcoholic beers over here. Like,
Yeah, we only drink Bud Light on this
Bud Light,
podcast,
so-
buddy.
Yeah. All I want to do is turn my stuff sideways and hit you in the face.
Oh my gosh.
yeah, that went real tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Well,
that's all we got for this.
Yeah, that's
week.
this week.
Yeah.
That's
About
this week.
Hearthstone. We talked more about Hearthstone than we did in Real Magic.
Sounds funnier than Lord of the Rings set.
Yeah, it's better.
Maybe this new thing in Hearthstone would be fun. Do you see it?
Oh no.
It's like a new format where like every so often they just pick random sets and you have to build from those random sets.
Huh.
What?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That'd be cool in Real Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because there's
That'd be
so
cool
many
in Arena.
sets. Yeah, yeah.
That's kind of neat. Just like its own kind of deal there. Oh,
yeah.
man.
It's like, 2
I
months.
don't
of
know.
it.
Like, yeah, that's what Arena needs to do more of, other than
Well, they got the historic.
stupid.
Historic.
Historic is
Alchemy's
ruined.
terrible.
It's good.
Yeah,
Oh,
but like,
Alchemy. That's the
Alchemy
one.
has not only like ruined that format.
It ruins
It's
Historic.
It's
Yeah.
ruined Historic. Historic's like unplayable now.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's not fun. It's got stupid BS from Alchemy. It's like ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of that. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm ready for them to get a Pioneer.
they have it.
yeah.
It's Explorer.
Yeah, I know.
It's not
When it's
full
fully Pioneer,
Yeah.
like eventually.
I play
I'll probably it.
Explorer a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
randomly because I'll play Mono Blue Phoenix. My
Of
baby.
course. Yeah.
My baby. It kind of makes me sad they didn't put any of the Lord of the Rings cards in Pioneer. Like it's not strong enough to like be
Yeah.
a modern set.
Right.
It's really not. Like, is modern playing anything other than like the One Ring?
The dudes that flood the Orcish.
Orcish Bowmaster.
Bowmasters are
Well,
sick.
yeah,
Bowmaster,
that's
and
bad.
they're everywhere,
Yeah.
man.
But there's like 2 broken cards, and the rest are all like unplayable and modern, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like a commander set.
Yeah,
Even though
Yeah.
the next set's also a commander set.
yeah,
Yeah, it's so
stupid.
weird. Oh, man.
I wish they would like give us more places to play these cards. You know?
It's crack a jeweled lotus and it'll make it all better.
Yep, that's all we need.
Or crack a one ring makes it all better.
Yep. Or Nazgul and take it from Andrew.
Oh,
Into the night.
I
oh.
was
My deck
yelling.
could have been
I
so
was
much
like,
better.
Andrew, you're really gonna complain about this?
I bitched about it.
Whenever, because I said the Black Cleaves Cliffs before Ryan even.
Oh, you
wrote
said that
it.
before I
I
did.
did. Too. I was like,
Andrew was like complaining. I was like, you took a, yeah.
I was on that. I was like, you'll never sell that. It'll just stay in your binder. And then, of course, like, lo and behold, by the end of the night, that Nazgul was gone. And Ryan had
Immediately sold it.
he
I
didn't sell,
immediately
I traded it, but
he
yeah.
immediately traded it and got good value out of it.
Yep. 15 map lands and some of them were foil.
oh, that's right.
Yes. Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. So I was sitting there just eating my words, winning the draft, but eating my words.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I think that's all we got for this week, though.
All right.
All right.
Enough tangents.
The third,
Enough
the third,
tangents.
The
the
third
third,
sign-
all right.
the third sign up, yeah.
I'll get me home.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. All
Catch you
right.
boys on the flippity flop.
Bye.